So the goal that we're going to address in this video involves causal subordinate clauses, or the use of because, to explain why. We're going to use narrative intervention to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one student who in this particular session is going to be Aubrey, and she's going to tell a story while other students will have a little question mark icon. And to participate, what they're going to do is, while Aubrey is telling a story, they'll have the opportunity to raise one of their question marks. And if they raise a question mark, what happens is Aubrey has to stop and they'll ask why. So, for example, if she was like, and so Sam crossed the road, and then if someone raises their question mark and says why, then she'd have to say, I don't know, because he wanted, or maybe she wouldn't say because, but to get to the other side. And then the clinician might model, okay, well, she'd explain then model, okay, so Sam went across the road because he wanted to get to the other side. Now you say that. And then allow the child to say that, get the feel on their tongue, and then repeat it in their story. So that's kind of the idea I'm going for in this session, to keep all the kids engaged. That's kind of why everyone has their own question mark icon, so that they can be listening and waiting until they want to ask their why question. I also think I'm only going to give one icon to each child because they might just say why, and that might kind of ruin the session altogether. But they'll have one chance throughout the story to ask why. And this is exciting because I think it'll be fun. But it falls under this umbrella of contextualized language intervention because, really, contextualized language intervention involves maintaining that therapeutic approach while still engaging students in a meaningful and literacy-based activity. And I think by nature, narrative intervention is just that. It's both motivating and meaningful. It helps the students, to develop language skills that are going to transfer between, oral language and speech, reading, writing, whatever modality it may be. And obviously, kind of like I explained, I'm not just going to drill subordinate clauses and be like, let's practice, but some kind of drill approach. It's going to be more natural. It's going to be in a context that's functional, which is also under that umbrella of contextualized language intervention. It's going to be something that's really going to be helpful, hopefully to Aubrey and to all these kids. And it does involve Rise Plus, because she being Aubrey will have repeated opportunities to hear clinician models of these causal subordinate clauses, and then have repeated opportunities to produce them in her own narrative. As far as intensity goes, just hypothetically, we're going to say that Aubrey could be seen maybe twice a week for 30 minutes, and that would hopefully be a good enough intensity that she'll be able to acquire these skills. As far as systematic support goes, the good thing about this activity, or this, activity with narrative and these question things, is that the kids are able to kind of go along with it themselves, but the clinician can be the facilitator and can offer that support when necessary, offer those models and those corrections as much as needed. In terms of explicit skill focus, the explicit skill that we're focusing on is obviously those causal subordinate clauses. And motivation, I think I kind of talked about this originally when just talking about narratives in general. They're, motivating, especially personal narratives. Most people enjoy talking about themselves, so they're motivating by nature. And you'll see in this session, or this mock session, that I, as a clinician, tell Aubrey that she can choose whatever story that she wants to tell. So it's a personal narrative. And I think those are exceptionally motivating. Those are all the Rise Plus things that are going to be shown in this video.